Hello, Sophia. Welcome to the Civic Service House. What brings you in today?
Well, I don't know really how to put this into words, but I guess I have a deep desire to be a career-oriented woman.
Okay.
You see, my father, he recently passed, but he was a professor at Boston University, and he really instilled in me the importance of education and knowledge, and I can remember sitting for hours on end talking with him and debating with him about history and sciences and English, literature. He really put into me the thirst for knowledge and the crave for knowledge, and I want to use that. I want to do something with that. However, I know that society isn't too accepting of career-oriented women, but I know that I have that thirst for it. I mean, you know, when my mother passed away, I was all that my father had, so he would just pour everything into me. You know, his lectures, you know, I would sneak into his study and listen to and practice for them, and you know, that was our fun time together. It was just sitting down and sharing knowledge and reading books, and that's how I learned about your studies and career counseling. You know, I mean,
your father had some of my essays.
Yes, he did. He was a fan of your studies and everything, and you know, because it's a new field, and so, you know, I know a bit about that, and I'm still, you know, wanting to know more, but you know, I have that desire, and I don't want to disservice my father and not use, you know, all that he's poured into me.
Well, I'm really glad that you came in today. You're actually one of the first female clients at the Civic Service House, and I'm really glad that you did decide to come in. And as you were talking to me, I really did sense that you are a passionate person. You sound like you have these desires, or at least you have an idea of what some of your abilities and desires are. And perhaps you just need some help putting your passions, your thoughts, your interests, and your qualities into words. So fill in the missing pieces for me and help me gain a clear understanding of who you are, Sophia, your interests, your abilities, the resources that are available to you. I mean, you had mentioned some with your father's library, but I want you to start thinking through those things, you know, the resources that are available to you, and just tell me about yourself.
Okay. Well, I love to read, as I said before. I mean, I could just read for hours and hours and hours. You know, my father left me his house, so I love just, you know, going in the study I previously talked about and reading through the walls and walls of books that he has, and gaining knowledge from that, and also writing. You give me a topic and I'll write you a novel. I love writing and putting my thoughts down on paper. Also, I guess communicating my thoughts as well and the knowledge I have.
Sure.
You know, I like to debate and discuss and just share the wealth of knowledge that my father has given me with others. Let's see. Also, I guess challenges. You know, you challenge me with something or a topic that I don't know, and I will let you know what that topic's about, and I will have it researched, and I'm really good at that, and also, you know, the physical challenges as well, but mostly the mental is what I love doing.
And I bet once you figure out those challenges, or the answers to those challenges, you'll have to communicate those with others.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, as you talked, I really saw your passions come to life. I listened to you as you began to put words and to paint a picture for me as to your abilities and your passions and your desires and some of the things that you really see yourself as being good at or enjoy doing. But I really do have a question that I'd like to ask you, a question that maybe would take you beyond our society today and its rigidness. And I really want you to think about what type of work would make you happy. What type of work would begin to fulfill those desires, those passions, those abilities, taking into account the resources that are available to you, such as your father's library, maybe some of his contacts. And really, I want you to be happy and fulfilled in whatever type of career you may or may not decide upon. So really think about what type of work would make you happy.
Okay. Well, I guess, my love for reading and writing would be a good fit for an author. Because I love doing that. However, I see that more as a hobby because I want to push you.